primary and secondary school exams.
Cane farmers have termed the directive by the Kenya Revenue Authority to have all of them register on its tax payment platform eTims as a clawback on gains made in the sugar industry. KRA, in its communication to cane millers, says non-compliance will mean no sale of cane. Some cane millers now want to engage the KRA to have an alternative mode of the electronic invoicing, saying that it's tedious to farmers and will see most of them fall out of the system unknowingly. Alano Chanda reports.
Farmers calling for their compliance with the Kenya Revenue Authority directive to board the electronic tax invoicing management systems eTims has triggered a storm in the subsector. KRA, in its communication to the millers, wants all cane farmers enlisted on its tax payment platform from April 1st, failure to which they will not be able to sell their crops.
Kama mkulima, tuna vitu mingi zinatusumbua sana. Ndio lime, ndio pande, ndio kate, ndio peleke. Hii mambo mnajaribu kutuambia ya eTims itatusumbua.
Most millers have contractual agreements with farmers where they subsidize farm inputs like fertilizer, offer services like transport, and deduct from the final yields of the farmer. KRA's communication of electronic tax invoicing, which is in line with the Finance Act 2023, means every farmer is required to issue an eTims invoice for every cane supply made to the factory.
I think KRA needed to achieve visibility on transactions that happen on business. And that also means that for every expenditure we incur, that expenditure must be supported by an eTims invoice, failure of which then that particular expenditure is disallowed for tax purposes.
Farmers claim there was no public participation or even sensitization.
Na mkisema kwamba kufikia tarehe moja wakulima hawataweza kupeleka mazao yao katika kampuni, hiyo inamaanisha kwamba kampuni zitasimama na kazi zitasimama, kilimo pia kitasimama.
We've had a lot of conversations with KRA regarding this, and I think one of the proposals is to do what we call reverse invoicing, which basically means that we can do the invoices on behalf of farmers, but that we need to get authority from KRA.
And even before the dust settles, the Agriculture and Food Authority, AFA, caps cane tonnage prices at 5,900 shillings from 6,050 to the chagrin of the farmers.
Intakana kabla AFA kupunguza price ikae na wakulima wahusishwe kikamilifu. Tuwe na watu ambao wanawakilisha wakulima, wasiwe tu watu ambao hawapandi miwa ambao wanakaa chini kuamua price ya wakulima itakuwa fulani.
There have been efforts to keep the ailing sugar subsector afloat, including writing off millers' debts and paying farmers' debts.
Uwezi leta tu change kubwa kwa watu wa chini alafu faulu. Kuna wamama wako na miwa tinga moja, kuna wazee wako na miwa nusu eka. We said sisi ambao tuko juu tukamuliwa. Na tukikamuliwa ni subsidy kwa wale ambao hawana kitu hapo chini.
Anytime a government policy comes in conflict with the livelihood of human beings in that area, that policy is suspended until a better operational method is found.
From costly farm inputs, ever-fluctuating cane ton prices, diminishing yields, and now the requirement by the taxman to have all cane farmers register on its tax payment platform eTims, farmers say it compounds their tribulations and dims their hopes. Alano Chanda, KTN News.
Right, and with that story by Alano Chanda, we